God, so live action is a all thing. Yeah. Alright, do we also start broadcasting? All good. Okay. Alright, and by story time, I mean I definitely. Whoa, shit. Oh, shit. Uh, oh, it could help if I, push the mic here. It could help. Live. Damn it, shut up about fucking cosplay fursuits. I don't care. Okay, so next in we get to, unfortunately, we are going to have to watch some stuff. Because I actually got two stories, and I'm a little bit hesitant about leaving one of them for too long. Because it is, Seth's backstory. Alright, cool. So we need... Can I actually go? No, I can't go down to the city. I realize that. That's probably a bad idea. I don't really want to go fight soldiers right now because I actually have not hit I have not hit a rest point since this. So I'm a little bit like, oh no. Double check to make sure everything's on. Oh, cool. Tosca. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. It actually worked. It worked! It worked!
Kyle! Look! It's Kyle! Hey, everybody! Kyle's back! It's good to see you again, Kyle.
He's like, who the fuck are all y'all?
You haven't changed a bit.
He's like, bro, who the fuck are y'all? Oh, I could have just, like, walked forward and, fucking just, talked to a few people there. So apparently everyone knows Kayam. Okay, I want to look around real quick. Oh, this is the house where Sarah lives. Okay. Mushroom Man. Yeah, I need the treasure hunting tutorial. Using the magic power locator, you'll be able to look for treasures hidden all around the world. To find the treasures, you must obtain information on the whereabouts of those treasures. It will appear on the treasure screen within the item menu. You have a magic power locator, information. There will be a glowing point on the navigation map. Enter the area in which the treasure is hidden. The treasure is hidden at the glowing point. Search for it in the nearby area. What are you doing? Alright, so we need to go to... No. No. I'll look for the shit later. Oh, here we go. I want to be a baker. Let's get this bread. Woo, we have a memory. We're going to probably be seeing a lot of these tonight. Because I still have 2 that I need to watch. A dream has been revealed. The hero was home from the war. He had performed gallantly on the battlefield, advanced to the rank of general, and made triumphal entry into the village of his birth. The villagers welcomed him with festive celebration. The grown-ups were treated to drinks beginning in the afternoon, and the children received sweet confections. The cattle and sheep in the pastures that supported the village's livelihood, whether because they were excited by the unusual commotion or were welcoming the hero in their own way, sent especially shrill cries reverberating into the blue summer sky. Hello. I can't read, y'all. General, you're the pride of our village. Obviously full of himself, the head of the village thrust out his chest so as he delivered his congratulatory address in the welcoming ceremony. To think that the foremost hero in the army came from the village is so incredibly exhilarating and gratifying. I am sure our ancestors are overjoyed as well. The throng crammed into the village square burst forth with cheers and applause. According to the official figures released by the army the other day, General, you brought down at least 200,000 enemy soldiers with your own hand. A thunderous roar shook the square. Excuse me. Come to think of it, the population of the village is less than 1,000. This means, sir, you managed to bury more than 2 of these villages' worth on your own. How fortunate of us you were not the enemy, if by any chance there had been a warrior of your caliber on our side, we'd all be resting in the hilltop graveyard by now. A few of the women frowned momentarily at this remark, but the men, full of liquor, responded with an explosive laugh. Ha ha ha. Sitting stage center, the general lightly stroked his dignified beard. No one present knew that this was his habit whenever he was perplexed. When he left his village to join the army, he was just an ordinary soldier a long way from growing a beard. Now he got a beard. General, you are truly the savior of our army, and indeed of our entire nation. I understand you will be leaving for another battle tomorrow, but we all hope that you will thoroughly enjoy yourself on this rare visit to your birthplace. Village chief ended his greetings and withdrew to the wings, whereupon the village's #1 entertainer bounded onto the village in the most comical way he could manage. Dear General, he cried, running over to the gray man was seated and going down on his knees. Oh, hear my plea. The general looked at him uncertainly. Is there any possibility that you would lend me the sword at your side, if only for a moment? Perplexed by all this, the general, impelled by the audience's applause and cheers, handed the man his tasseled and jewel-encrusted sword. The man bowed deeply as the sword entered his outstretched hands, and he cried, My gratitude knows no bounds! Pretending to stagger under the weight of the sword, he came to the front edge of the stage and held the weapon aloft. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll reenact this event that raised our dear general's fame to the heights in a single bound, when he hacked 18 of the enemy into little teeny tiny bits. The audience cheered wildly, and the man with exaggerated movements and commentary swung the sword in a great arc. The audience knew exactly what he was doing. The general had not only made a name for himself for his strategic prowess, but was also widely acclaimed as a warrior on the battlefield. He did not rely solely on his weapons, but, in the end, leveled his opponents with his sheer physical strength. This, too, was a matter of the utmost pride for the villagers. Here we go! 1 man down, 2 man down, slid the sword back, 3 men down. 4th man slashed diagonally, right through the shoulder, 5th man's head goes flying, oof! Then 3 at once, 6th, 7th, and 8th man. What a bother! I'll just skewer you like this. The man thrust his sword through 3 imaginary opponents, and the crowd went wild. The general, too, broke into a smile and applauded. When he was through clapping, though, he stroked his beard again. I'm sure you can understand how I feel at the time, sitting up there on that stage, the old general says to Khayyam before taking a sip of water from his leather pouch. His magnificent beard is completely white, so distant are the paths he is recounting. Khayyam nods in silence, and the general continues, as if mulling over every word. The more you know about the war, the more you feel that way. I'm sure the villagers meant well. They just wanted to pay homage to their hometown hero. No, of course. They weren't being the least bit malicious. My village has the nicest people in the world, which is why I found the whole thing so painful. I couldn't stand it after a while. Hacking 18 men to bits? The deeds of a hero are related to numbers. Surely the man who playfully swung the general's sword on the stage could never have imagined the ones who lost their lives on the battlefield, the agonized expressions on their faces, the curse in their eyes as they stared into nothingness. But that's all right too. People who live peaceful lives don't have to know about such things. That's what people like us are for, to keep their lives far away from the battlefields. Don't you agree? Thanks to us and our killing of enemies, the people we're supposed to protect don't have to know anything about the bloodiness of war. Unless you believe that, what's the point of people killing each other? Chaim says nothing in reply. Without either affirming or negating the old general's words, he stares vaguely at the general's troops. Hi. Godmon's going crazy. What'd you say your name is? Chaim? I suppose you've killed more enemy soldiers than you can begin to count. There is no way I could count them all. I thought so. You have a flawless build, the kind that can only be tempered on the battlefield. Only a man who has survived one battle after another can carry himself the way you do with complete naturalness. How does a man like you find himself driving a horse cart over a mountain pass? Chaim is ready to leave without answering if the old man asks him such a question, but the general inquires no further into Chaim's background. Instead, there is a sense of relief in the smile he bestows on the sight of Chaim resting his horses at the pass. I was 16 the first time I went to battle. After that, I kept running from one fight to the other until I made it all the way to the general. At first, I remember the faces of the men I crossed swords with and killed. Even if you don't try to remember them, they get carved into your memory. I had terrible nightmares, and try as I might, I could never seem to wash off the stench of the blood that splashed my face and hands. That was a hallucination, of course, but it got so bad once that I spent a whole night in the river trying to wash my face off. The general paused a moment to think about his story, then went on, but after a while you get used to it. You get used to fighting and killing over and over again. Your body and your mind and your heart, you just get used to it. That's how people are. So I stopped having nightmares. I killed all the enemy soldiers I could lay my hands on, and I forgot every one of their faces. It's the same for you now too, Chaim, isn't it? Maybe so. What's Gamma doing? Being fucking annoying. She's screaming. She's like, oh my god, you guys are actually not working. Oh my god, I gotta go scream. It's like a curse. If you don't get used to it, your heart breaks. On the other hand, if you do get used to it, your heart probably ends up breaking someplace deeper down. The general casts a fond glance toward his resting troops, then slowly shifting his gaze farther down to the foot of the mountain, he says, so that's what it was like for me back then, when I returned to my birthplace in triumph. She's just screaming. She's just, I don't know, she's doing cat things. For the final event in the welcoming ceremony, several children mounted the stage, and now, in honor of our hero, the children will present to the general a floral wreath more marvelous than the greatest medal there ever was. The audience wild again. When the children put the wreath on his neck, the general favored them with a warm smile, the first honest smile from the heart that he had managed since climbing onto the stage. And finally, as a special treat for the general, who has been galloping from one battlefield to the next from his native place, the children's chosen representative will read his own original composition, spelling out the joys of the peaceful life of the village. With a grim look of intensity, a small boy, barely old enough to go to school, unfolded his composition and, gripping it in two hands, began to read aloud from it, straining to make himself heard.
First, I'm going to write about one of the nicest things that happened to me. In my house, we have a pasture with lots of cows and sheep. One cow had a baby 2 days ago. I helped my daddy by stroking the cow's back with a handful of straw while she was having the baby. That makes the cow warm up so it's easier for her to give birth. The baby was born just before the sun came up. It was a tiny baby, but it could already stand on its own legs. A baby! Wow! I'm going to take care of this baby until it gets big. Dear little calf, hurry and grow up, okay?
The general had tears in his eyes. That was a very weird delivery, I'm sorry. Now I'm going to write about one of the... Oh, wait, hold on.
Now I'm going to write about one of the saddest things that happened to me. That was when my grandma got sick and died. She was such a nice grandma. I know her sickness made her feel bad, but she was always smiling when I was around. She let me hold her hand when she died. I watched her face the whole time, because I know I wouldn't be able to see her anymore. And I wanted to remember her, even after growing up. She just kept smiling and smiling for me to the very end. That's why she is always smiling when I think of her. Are you looking down on me from the sky, Grandma? I will never forget as long as I live. As I live.
Tears were streaming down the general's face. When the ceremony ended, the general left his village and headed for the town where army headquarters were located. There, he wrote a long letter to the king, and he gave his sword to his most trusted lieutenant. The general had decided to retire. That was a big surprise to me as it was to anybody, but when I heard that little boy's essay, it occurred to me, what makes us really human is to celebrate each life that comes into the world and mourn each life that is lost. I didn't need medals anymore. I didn't need the honor of being allowed in the presence of His Majesty anymore. I wanted to be a real human being again. As a result, overnight I went from being the village hero to being reviled as a traitor. The general turns to Kayam and asks, so you're gonna mock me as a coward who ran away from the battlefield, or blame me for being a deserter who betrayed his own patriotism? Kayam turns a gentle smile on the old man. Neither, he says. As a soldier, you made the wrong decision, but as a human being, you made the right one. The general strokes his white beard and says, my habit has changed too. Nowadays, I find myself stroking my beard when I'm embarrassed. The two men look at each other and smile. Okay, back to work, says the general, standing with a grunt. He calls out to his troops, alright men, it's all downhill from here. Let's give it one last push and get back to the village before sunset. The troops, under the general's command, consist of 30 sheep, not one of whom is likely to take a person's life. He's like, yeah, I just want to go and raise some sheep. Tell me, Kayam, are you planning to go back to battle at some point? I don't know, he replies. I'm content with herding sheep for now, the general says. I don't have the least regret for the decision I made that day. It would make me happy to think that I could be a kind of lesson for you. With this parting remark, the general turns away from Kayam and begins walking. The sheep amble along after him in newly reformed ranks. He just wanted a girl, man. Standing at attention, the general raises his arm and wheezes his troops on. Forward, march! The command he has once delivered to tens of thousands of men in the battlefield now echoes pleasantly among the mountains of his native village. Alright. Oh man, that one was long. I see. Okay, I'm praying I don't have another one of those, because I still have like 2 more that I actually have not seen yet. Don't mind me just stealing shit. Get up there. Get up there! Oh, it's you. What's the cat doing? What the? Oh, it's one of those things. Cool. Cato. A cat? I heard Ganamon go, meow. I said, a cat. What the dog doing? Whimpering. It's worth checking this area. You never know when you're gonna actually, like... Oh, I got a seed. There's probably something in there. I don't know what the fuck I just got. What's up? Hello. Are you gonna join me? Oh, you're putting stuff away. Cool. Oh, Ganamon's like, what the... I need to follow Dad around. This might be the high place that they're talking about. I don't understand, like, this game, and it's like, I'm gonna go and give you the most cryptic ass shit. Okay. I guess that's everything. Cool. And unfortunately, I do have 2 dreams that I never actually watched because I've got Steph's dream and then I got the bell from like 2 streams ago that I actually never watched because I was like, oh, we'll go back to the inn, right, guys? No, we never went back to that inn. That inn is fucking taken over by troops, and that is not happening anymore. Ooh, more shit. Yeah, grab that shit. The seed obtained. Here right now, anything here? No. I just want to know what the fucking little statue with the little mushroom statues are signifying. That looks a little sus. Let's go in. Okay, this probably has something to do with something later on. Alright, so I guess I've looked across everything and saw all that shit. Damn, come on, you could go down faster than that. I know you're like thousands of years old, but damn, bitch. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's rest here. That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go and drink.
I'll go speak with the king. We've never met, but I've heard he's very wise. I'm confident that he has a ship that can get us past the hypercurrents.
Ah.
Wow, that hit the spot. You know, I'm finally starting to feel at home.
Same.
No?
Are you even listening to me?
There's a time and place for that stuff, and this is neither. Tell me, is it really true you can't drink?
Yes.
That is so sad. But you're a queen. I mean, don't you have wine or champagne at parties or banquets, hangings, any festive thing like that?
No.
Well, look it. Nobody knows us here. Come on, just give it a try. I guarantee you'll like it. Really. It won't kill you, I promise. In fact, I bet if you take a couple drinks, you might get your memory back. Yeah, it relaxes the mind and other things.
You think so?
Absolutely. Hey, look at me. You're talking to Jansen here. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up. She's like, I don't know if I want to drink,
You don't
y'all.
like the cheap stuff?
No, it's just I've never tasted anything like it before.
Wait, how have you lived 1,000 years till and never drank alcohol before?
I want my memory back. If there's any chance this will help, I'll manage to drink it.
She's like, oh, fine, I'll drink alcohol. Helps you remember shit. You know, yeah, lots of people use alcohol to forget. Nash, she's using alcohol to remember.
Wow.
Dang, girl.
Good. Are you, okay?
Whew. I feel very lightheaded all of a sudden. It's affecting me like you said it would. Oh, your muscles
Yeah, well-
are so...
Hey, oh! Oh, no. You know, you're cute when you're asleep.
He's like, shit.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh no, he's gonna get so
Have a
fucked.
serious discussion about, you know, what's going to happen next and planning.
Happen next?
Yeah. You know, she's going to talk to the king and get us a ship because yours can't float where the... You know, after all, Goats has got the most advanced technology around. We figure we get a more seaworthy ship from him.
She's like, I do not trust your ass.
All right. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt this time. But don't try any funny business with Ming.
Yeah, well, I'm looking out for her too, you know. I mean, look how restful she looks right now.
Damn, she is a lightweight. She chugged that shit, y'all. Can I'm not going to get through there? Nah. Cool. Oh, sweet. Stronger magic bombs. So I can let fucking, Cook actually. Well, he's clipping through the fucking cabinet. He's just vibing, bro. Alright, something's giving me a feeling that I should probably, save my game. I got a feeling, y'all. I got a feeling. Just a hunch. That, you know, I'm probably gonna have to go fight some shit. Maybe. Or maybe I'm just gonna go hit a 45-minute cutscene because that's how this game fucking works. Like, you have, you know, two choices here. Oh, wow. Ooh, more free shit. 2 mysterious perfumes. Wow. Can I open this door? Woohoo! Looting people's rooms! Hey, strangers. People are already asking, hey, is your girlfriend, is your wife here? I'm cleaning right now. Like, what the fuck? Oh. Oh no.
Hey, Kime! I heard you were back.
This place.
Innkeeper Toldy.
And it looks like the years have been good to you.
Knock it off. I'm a bona fide old man now.
Well, if you don't mind my saying so, you've aged really well.
Thanks, honey. Drink up. This is on the house.
Well, that is mighty nice. I don't mind if I do. Can I have that big, large mug over there?
I was only 7 when you saved the village, but I remember you as if it were yesterday. You were a hero to us kids back then.
Huh.
So, we're trying to get to Gotza.
Ah, forget it. The only way is through the Black Cave.
I heard it'd been closed off by some old sorceress.
Da-da-dun.
There's nothing to be afraid of. We'll just bust our way through.
It's not that simple. Neither muscle nor magic have had any effect. Although adventurers with plenty of both have tried.
Huh.
My guess is that only that old sorceress can bust through the blockage. She's got some serious magic energy. Yep, she sure does.
What if the sorceress is actually his wife? Hey guys, hey, she gonna go and take 5. She's gonna go tinkle. That clearly, when she goes to go tinkle, that magic barrier is gonna be gone.
It gets better. You know that place where you and Sarah lived? Well, that old sorceress has moved in.
Bruh.
House?
He's like, what? I don't want fucking, you know, squatters in my fucking house. I don't need a fucking squatter sorceress.
You don't even have a lease agreement?
We kept the place.
What are you, a fucking landlord?
Sarah went away, so it'd be ready if you ever came back.
No wonder people don't like you, Jansen.
But I'm afraid she's made a mess of it. Sorry.
Don't trouble yourself.
Damn, she's a squatter and she destroys your shit.
That's a good point.
The only thing to do with squatters is run them out.
Yes.
Well, I think you'll be okay. Just be careful, Kime.
We're off to kick some old woman's butt. That doesn't sound right.
It does not. He's
You're not
like,
gonna go off and leave Ming like this, are you?
no. Wait, where are the kids at?
We'll head out there tomorrow morning.
That was a weird delivery. It had there tomorrow morning. Like, that was just a weird delivery. Damn, I really can't dream. There we go. Just to be on the safe side. So I like to kind of go and keep my stores of medicine, like... I should probably save my game. Whoop. So where the fuck did those kids go? Like, while all the adults were out partying and drinking, like, who took the kids? Like, I do not trust Cook and Mac with, you know, any alcohol around, personally. Okay, unfortunately, we have to go and look at dream shit, guys. Unfortunately. Alright, so we have Evening Bell first. So I actually never looked at either of these because it was 1 o'clock in the morning every time I tried to do it. Evening Bell. Wow. Rolling farmland spread before him. Khayyam harvests vegetables, wielding his hoe with deep concentration. The sky on this autumn evening is a deep crimson. Maybe we should call it a day, says the heavy-set woman who owns the farm. She drops an armload of vegetables into the basket. Khayyam nods and wipes the sweat from his brow. You're a tremendous help, says the woman. Look how much we've done. Khayyam responds to her praise with a slight nod. You still can't remember where you're from? She asks. Afraid not. Well, the way you work, she says with an easy laugh, I don't care if you're from the moon. Seriously, Khayyam, what will you do when the harvest ends? I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. There's plenty of work to do here, even in the winter, she says. I'll be fine with me if you wanted to stay on a little while longer. Thank you, says Khayyam. She herself is a hard worker and a warm human being. This is not a life that allows for luxuries, but going out to the fields at dawn every day and ending work as the sun goes down softens the heart even as it toughens the body. As they prepare to leave the field, a small bell begins to ring. The hour is still somewhat early for the church's evening bell. Khayyam glances down to the road at the base of the hill. A funeral procession advances slowly across the road, the mourners surrounding a horse cart bearing a coffin. At the very least, he's so funny. The woman sets her hoe on the ground, removes her headscarf and clasps her hands together. Khayyam scans the hills to find all the other workers on the surrounding farms are doing the same thing, clasping their hands, bowing their heads, and closing their eyes in the direction of the passing funeral. Khayyam follows their example. The old man leading the funeral procession swings the little bell. Its ringing echoes among the hills. Among us. The mourners pass in silence. The woman in black veils, the men in black coats, heads bowed, the children in the rear elbow each other playfully, unaware of the meaning of death. When the funeral has passed, the woman raises her hand and blinks her moistened eyes. The one who passed away has gone home, she says. Home? Khayyam asks, somewhat startled. Home, to the soil, to the sky, to the sea, like all living things. Khayyam nods in silent recognition. How many deaths has he seen in this endlessly long life of his? He's seen very many. All those people leave this world of ours, and we never see them again. In that sense, death is an infinitely sad event. If, however, we think that in dying they go back to their home somewhere, a certain comfort, even joy, comes to mingle with the sadness. But Khayyam, who can never grow old or die, can never go home. They're probably getting possessed again. Yes, they'll become zombies. The woman scoops up a handful of earth and says with deep feeling, "Many lives have become part of this soil. The lives of tiny living things we can't see. The lives of withered grass. If you think about it that way, our vegetables are made for us by the lives of many others. I see. Can I ask you a favor, Kayam? Of course. If I die while you're working here, would you scatter some of my ashes on this field for me? A handful would do." Kayam is at a loss for words. He forces a smile. Husband dead, children on their own, a woman lives by herself on the farm. Kayam knows that if he goes on working here, like it or not, he will eventually have to watch over the woman's deathbed, even if she were to die 100, 200 years from now. The church bell rings, signaling the end of the workday. The woman drops her hands before her as she did when the funeral passed. "I'm allowed to come safely through one more day. For this I give my heartfelt thanks. May tomorrow be another healthy day for me." Her voice in prayer resounds forcefully in Kayam's breast. This habits every time he hears the church's evening bell. The conviction overtakes him that he does not belong here. "Ma'am," he says to the woman after the last chime resounds. "Yes? Would you say that people give thanks for each day and pray for good fortune in the day to come because they know their lives will end?" "Well, what's wrong, Kayam? I'll be leaving this village when the harvest is over." "Why all of a sudden? What's happened?" "I have no right to live here," he says. Ignoring her stupefaction, Kayam lifts a vegetable basket in both arms. Stupefaction. I've never heard that word, stupefaction. He takes another good long look at the setting sun. "Where will you go, Kayam, if you leave here?" "I don't know. Somewhere." "Are you going to keep wandering like this?" "I don't have any place to go home to," says Kayam. Hoisting the basket onto his shoulder, he starts down the hill. His back glows red in the setting sun. The end. That one was kind of short. Thank God. Alright, and we just have this one left. So I missed 2 at the very beginning, huh? Oh well. Okay, whew. I'm grabbing some water real quick. "Oh, wondrous beast, Ainera, proud descendant of the White Wing clan. You alone were my irreplaceable companion. Would it anger you to hear me call us two of a kind? Were we not, in fact, a perfect combination, you and I? Bound together by a single thread, that gossamer thread we know as loneliness." "Ainera, I owe my life to you. Not, of course, that you saved my life in the ordinary sense of the word. Mine is not a life that can be lost under any circumstances. It is an irrevocable burden. I will not die. I cannot die, and therefore my life was not for you to save. Oh, Ainera, what you saved, I now see, was not my life, but my heart." Back then, long centuries ago, I was a pirate, the only woman pirate on the open seas. Seth Balmore, that name was known to all who plied the sea. Some spoke my name in fear and trembling, while others voiced it with deepest admiration. Some even called me the righteous buccaneer. Not that they were wrong, I'd say. The pirate ships I commanded had rules that were clear and strict. We targeted only one kind of vessel, those opulent passenger ships the wealthy boarded for pleasure cruises. We would put a bit of a scare into the passengers, of course. May rough them up a little, but killing was strictly forbidden. All we did was squeeze a few drops of treasure out of the purses of those who had more money than they knew what to do with. We traded our booty, for cash with shadowy dealers, and the money we shared in the world's dens of poverty. I would cringe at being called a champion of justice, but we pride ourselves as being far more than villains. I became a pirate for one simple reason. I hated the law, and I hated even more those who flaunted the law for their own self-aggrandizement. In a word, I wanted a life of freedom. Whenever I stood at the prow of a pirate ship slicing its way through the waves, and I viewed the vast ocean stretched out beneath the clear blue sky, I felt enveloped in the joy of having taken limitless freedom in my own 2 hands. True, I need not traffic in the fear of death and aging known to all who count as human, and because I will never neither age or die, infinite time means, for me, infinite freedom. Not bad, you say? I would spy the ship that would be our day's quarry. I was always the first aboard it, springing lightly onto their deck with a shout, "I am Seth Balmore. Now be good and hand over your money and valuables." Then, taking the booty we had snatched, booty, my man and I would raise a cry of victory and leap back into our ship. I was absolutely free. Nothing stood in my way. Eternal life overflowing with freedom. Not bad, wouldn't you say? Righteous Buccaneer? What kind of fancy pants nonsense is that? How about pirate bitch? Of course, one always hears such jealous ravings in all walks of life, but especially so in the thuggish world of pirates. Needless to say, I knew I had many enemies. Even a child would realize that being called a righteous buccaneer could only increase the number who hated me among such raping and pillaging brigands as pirates of the sea. Okay, I know raping definitely meant something different in this case, but still. But I didn't care about that. I could be stabbed with a knife or blasted with a cannon. I still would not die. Immortal Seth, they called me. And it was literally true, not just a figure of speech. I won't get in your way, I told the other pirates, but I won't let you get in mine either. I was afraid of nothing and no one. I lived the way I wanted to live and wouldn't or shouldn't have let anyone interfere with me. I went wrong only once, but it was all it took. In a moment of carelessness, I let them capture me. Of course, that alone was nothing for me to be afraid of. As I kept mentioning, I could neither age or die. It would have done them no good to try killing me, and they knew it. The most they could do would be to rough me up a little and threaten to make it worse for me next time. They had to do something to show their men how tough they were. They couldn't just let me horn in on the pirate game and pretend it never happened. She could take Monkey D. Luffy. So I said, hurry up with the torture, will you? I haven't got all day. We were in a cave on a desert island. I was in handcuffs and leg irons and surrounded by half a dozen huge men, all well-known pirate captains. One of them was holding a long, thick chain. I get sick to my stomach just looking at your sweaty faces. Come on, hurry up and beat me with the chain. Or would you rather strangle me? Whichever you choose, hurry and get it over with. The men laughed out loud. Hurry and get it over with, said the leader. Too bad for you, Seth. But his punishment is not the kind that can be hurried. I'm just sorry we can't stay with you to the end. Yeah, chimed another man. Like a monster like you, we humans don't have all the time in the world. Okay, man, let's make it fast. The way the lady wants. How is you? I'm good. My throat, I'm already like fucking dying reading all these. Licking his lips, the man with the chain approached me, and two others grabbed my arms from the sides. They were not going to use the chain as an instrument of torture, but to rob me of my liberty. They chained me to a gigantic boulder in the cave. They were laughing so hard they could hardly contain themselves. Whoops. Just what you need, eh, Seth? It's the end of the road for you. We can't shoot you. We can't stab you to death, so we'll just lock you up. We'll never come back to this island again. And even a half-baked pirate like you knows this place is not in any sea lanes. No fishing boats even. And right about now, your men have gone off looking for the wrong island. We're the only ones who know we brought you here. Not even our crews know where we are. Nobody's coming to save you, that's for sure. You'll be in here forever. Can't move muscle and you can't even die. All by yourself for the rest of eternity. Whew. With that, the men walked out of the cave, leaving me there with a single lantern. Cowards! I screamed. Don't you leave me like that! Don't you do this to me! But the only response was the hollow echo of my own voice in the cave. The cave. You would think, but they literally just tied her up. The lantern men left behind was not meant as kindness, but rather the opposite. It was a prop in their little drama. When it finally ran out of oil and went dark, it would impress on me the weight of eternal solitude, and as the lamp kept glowing, I was filled with the rage for the men. But when the oil was running low and the flame began to flicker, a deep anxiety assaulted me. Unable to move, I stared blankly at the flame. Eternity. This world had no such thing, or perhaps it should not have. Solitude. I was always alone. Or more precisely, I always ended up alone. It was my destiny. I could be surrounded by companions whose feelings matched my own perfectly. I could share the deepest love with another, but in the end, I would always have to lose them. Do you know what it feels like to see countless others succumb to death while you yourself are on the road to an endless life? Ah, but in your case, Anira, you do have some idea. As I watched, the lamp in the cave went out. A world of darkness spread out before me, and there I was, alone. No more would I taste the sorrow of parting, but neither would I be able to taste the joy of meeting eternity without end, alone. I did not try shouting. People shout and scream for one reason only, because they want someone to hear them, because they believe there is someone somewhere who will hear their cries. I did, however, shed tears. Which is not to say I wept. There is no way that the immortal woman pirate Seth Balmore would ever break down and cry. A tiny tremor went through the darkness. That is all it was. And then I noticed, oh, tears are coming out of me. Really, that is all it was. The hours passed. Or perhaps it was days. In the darkness, I lost track of the flow of time. There was something else I lost track of. If all there was left for me to do was stay by myself, struggling against eternal solitude, incapable of even of rotting away, then what was the purpose of my living in the world? Perhaps the men who trapped me here had been right. Unable to either age or die, perhaps I was some kind of monster. Then why was such a monster living in this world? What was I supposed to do here? I do not know the answer to that. I would never know the answer to the end of my never-ending life. I felt frustration, sorrow, but above all, fear. Eternity was frightening to me. Solitude was frightening to me. Da-da-da. I might have been trembling. Or without even the energy for that, I might have been utterly drained. Whatever it was, I was feeling, that is when it happened. Anira, that is when you first appeared before me. Tiny bursts of light softened the darkness. And from the light, almost before I could wonder what it was, there came a voice. Are you two trapped in the prison of solitude? Who is that? Yeah, she's not like other girls. She's built different. In the light, a flash of white wings. Then, with the sun increase in size and brightness, the light seared my eyes. Accustomed to total darkness, my eyes could not stand the glare, and for an instant I could not see anything at all. Grimacing, I clamped my eyes shut before opening them little by little. Before daring to open them little by little, then before me hovered a pure white glowing beast. Its white wings were breathtakingly beautiful. How beautiful you were, Anira, but yours was not a florid beauty. Rather, it was subtly different. Your beauty wore a cloak of loneliness. I am like you said, and when I cocked my head to look at you with puzzlement, you continued. I've been looking for someone like you for a very long time. You spoke slow, majestically. Oh, immortal woman pirate, you and I share a single destiny. You knew who I was. Together, let us escape this solitude and make our way back together. You said, your eyes locked on mine. Did the stream end for a moment? I'm checking. It looks like it's still on? Yeah, that's really weird. It might be your internet. I'm double checking real quick. Yeah, we're good. Escape from the solitude, the words continued ringing in my ears, but I did not know who you were. I cannot even be sure what you were, nor can I leap joyfully at the invitation of one who I cannot tell as friend or foe. Who are you? I asked. I am Anira of the White Wing Clan. White Wing Clan? I heard that name before. The White Wing Clan was said to be wondrous beasts that had become extinct in the distant past. I have heard that the White Wing Clan died out a long time ago. I'm the last of the bloodline, the only survivor? Indeed, as I said, the last, which is why you speak of solitude? At that point, almost before I knew it, a weak, almost self-mocking smile crept over my face. I felt myself lowering my guard as I spoke to you. My chains, however, were digging even deeper into my flesh and shackling my heart as well. You used the phrase prison of solitude before. It's true, this is a prison. Being alone for eternity is a prison without bars. You nodded at the words of mine, Anira, in silence, but then you said, I was in prison too until just now. I'm sure it's true. To be the only living survivor, I've spent far too long a time alone. I know what you mean. Okay, yeah, it's probably your internet. In the legend, members of the White Wing clan are thought to live 1,000 years, but even if you were to live on for several centuries, as a sole survivor, you can never meet a female member of the clan of the White Wing and hope to make children with her. The clan will never rise again. The sole survivor must live out the remainder of his days alone. In order to conquer the unbearable loneliness, he said, I need someone to make her way with me. Then he looked hard at me and said, Oh, pirate woman, are you not of the same mind? I nodded in agreement. But then I made a point of smiling and said as casually as I could, in other words, you're lonely. Your beautiful face softened, and you said with some embarrassment, I wonder. According to the legend, as I have heard, the clan of White Wings are proud and love their solitude. This only increased your embarrassment, and you said solitude has its limits. That did it. I decided to trust you then and there. Well, if that's how you feel, you should come right out and say, I want company. Company. All right, a companion. A companion. Exactly. So it's decided. I'll team up with you. That ended all hesitation, just as you saw in me, one to make your way together with. I put my full trust in you. Let's go wild in the high seas, I said. Is that what make our way together means? You mean that I should become a pirate? You don't like the idea? You paused for a moment, for the space of one breath, and chuckled softly. I've always wanted to give it a try. No sooner were the words out of your mouth than you leaped at me. With one bite, you cut through the thick chain that held me down. Oh, wondrous beast Anira, proud descendant of the White Wing clan. This is how you and I first met. In the 900 years since then, we raged over the open sea more wildly than I ever had before. When I stood at the prow of our ships in search of prey, you were always there before me. We became irreplaceable partners, friends, companions, family. The end. Thank God! And awaken. Alright. Open the door. Oh, you just go through the doors immediately. Whoops. Alright, everybody downstairs. Let's leave. Cool. So what are my topics on this, actually? Okay, so... One Piece poster. Okay, so... Man, that fucking poster. Actually, do we go north? Like, where the fuck do... Okay. Oh, no. No, please. No more stories. Are you kidding me? Everywhere I go. Everywhere I go is a fucking visual novel! I don't like keeping these, like, too sandbagged either, because I don't want a repeat of this. Man! Man! There's no way to keep a village from becoming a battlefield. The enemy forces have crossed the northern pass and made their camp close by. The Horn forces are here too, sending one unit after another into the village to resist the enemy's attack. The place is a powder keg. Ringed by mountains where two highways interact, the village is a crucial focal point for transport. It cannot be allowed to fall into enemy hands. While its capture is essential to any hopes that the enemy might have for victory in the war, long years of fighting have come down to this one major battle. It is a battle that must be waged. The logic is clear, simple, inevitable, and will transform this tranquil village into a battlefield at any moment. The army has ordered the villagers to evacuate. Non-combatants can only get in the way. The enemy wants to settle this before the weather turns cold. So what does that mean? Another month? 2 weeks? Got your stuff packed? No sense getting caught in the middle and killed. Talk about dying for nothing. Better forget about taking your pots and pans with you. Pack as light as you can and get away as far as you can. Think of all the generations our ancestors guide our houses and land. I hate to think it's going to turn into a wasteland when the fighting starts. There's nothing we can do about it. It's just plain bad luck after all. We have to hang in there until the war is over and come back when we find out who won. The main thing is to get out now. Right, it's all we can do. We've got to stay alive. Better not hope for anything more than that. Why the hell does this have to happen to us? And the villagers leave a few at a time, beginning with his first ones to find temporary shelter. By the time the forest is lightly tinged with red, the village is practically deserted. The only ones left are the old folks who live alone and have no place and no one to turn to. The army has built a crude refugee camp for any evacuees able to cross several mountains to reach it. The aged poor stagger in what little more than clothes they had on their backs. The only one left in the village is Grandma Kodo. Bread of Grandma Kodo. Bread. As a mercenary, Kaim first met old Kodo shortly after he joined the unit protecting the village. He was on an inspection round at the time when he spotted an old woman working in the field. She turned out to be Grandma Kodo. A soldier with him yelled at her, "Hey lady, enough of that!" Another man shouted. "You better get out of here now if you want to stay alive. The fight's going to start in 2 to 3 days. How many times do we have to tell you to go to the damn refugee camp?" But old Kodo stayed hunched over, digging in the dirt. Obviously, she was not harvesting anything. If this had been a time when the grain were ripened and she was hurrying to harvest her crops, it might have made sense, but she was just turning soil as if she had forgotten the whole battle was about to start here at any moment. Is the old bag death, or are you just senile? With a disgusted look, the captain called over to Kaim. "Hey, new guy, do something about that one. Drag her to the refugee camp if you have to tie a rope around her neck. We can't have her starting wandering around here. She's going to get in the way when the fighting starts." The captain's tone was arrogant. The more a cowardly commanding officer is, the more arrogant and overbearing his style becomes, and the less he is able to conceal his nervousness when a battle is nearing. Kaim strode silently toward the old woman in the field. We'll go on ahead, said the captain out behind him, but he did not turn around. Only a few days would be needed to decide the outcome of the battle for the village, which was a reflection of how violent it promised to be. For this reason, working the fields now was pointless. Even the most carefully cultivated patch of ground would be crushed under the soldiers' boots. A harvest next year was out of the question, nor was it even clear how many years it would take to restore the village to its former tranquility. When Kaya approached her in the field, the old woman kept working and said, "Don't try to stop me." She looked and sounded much tougher than she had seemed to from a distance. She might have been one of those stubborn, cranky old folks that people kept their distance from when the village was at peace. "You're not going to evacuate?" Kayam said. "What the hell for?" she spat out. "They built a camp you can go to." Old Koda gave a snort and said to Kayam, "You're a new one. I haven't seen you before." "Yes. They don't know what the camp's like. You soldiers have nothing to worry about." "What do you mean?" Old Koda said nothing but pointed to the steep mountain standing like a painted screen on the west side of the village. Kayam asked, "Is that where the camp is?" "Hell no. You have to cross that mountain, and another one to get to it." "No way my age can walk that far. What's the point of building a camp in a place like that? How many old folks do you think are going to make it over there? They might as well leave us in the hills to die like in the old days." Kayam was at a loss for words. Continuing her digging, the old woman grumbled, "That's how the government does everything." She was clearly angry, but perhaps less angry than sad. "You're on an inspection tour, right? Well, don't let me stop you. No, you see, you're not going to get anywhere to. You're not going to get me to go to any damn refugee camp. That's all there is to it. I'm not going anywhere. This is the village I was born in. I've lived here all my life. I know how you feel, but this place is going to turn into a battlefield soon. I know that. So then, so what?" Kayam was at a loss for words again. When she saw that, she smiled and said, "You're a sweet young man, kind of unusual in a soldier." Her expression had softened for the first time. Once she stopped being so prickly, the smile she produced was actually rather endearing. "When this place turns into a battlefield, people will die. Lots of them. Don't worry. I know that much. Don't worry. But I have work to do, soldier boy. Telling me to leave my work and run away is telling me to die. So I'm going to die anyway. It won't be long now. I want you to let me know I want to do it. You shouldn't have a problem with that." Kayam fell silent, not because he was at a loss for words again, but because he believed she was right. "If I'm going to die anyway," she had said, knowing that he would never be able to speak such words. He had no choice but to bow silently to her will. "Alright then, run along, Sonny. I got work to do. What are you doing now?" "See for yourself." "Sorry, but I don't know much about farm work." "Like all the other soldiers," Koda said with a smile. "The only thing you people ever think of is killing enemies. You don't know anything about nurturing life." She let a hint of sorrow show again. Perhaps somewhat taken with Kayam, however, she favored him with an exclamation. "I'm planting seeds," she said. Grains of wheat. You sow them in the fall. They mature over winter, shoot up under the spring sun, and turn the fields golden in summer. "I always do my planting when the northern mountain peaks turn white, every year. And this year's not going to be any different." Would the seeds mature in the trampled fields? Kayam had his doubts. Grandma Kodo, however, displayed not the least anxiety or resignation as she scattered seeds in the newly turned soil. Her hands performed the age-old ritual with ease and naturalness, as if to impress upon Kayam the fact that she was doing this year was nothing more nor less than what she had done every year before. As a result, Kayam's next words emerged with a smoothness that he himself found somewhat surprising. "What if the seeds don't grow? Then I'll just do it next year, and if next year is bad, I'll do it again the year after that. You have to plant the seeds. That's how I live my life. If you don't plant, nothing will grow. See what I mean?" "I think so." "Whether there's a fight or not don't matter. I'm just going to do what I have to do. That's all." She spoke with certainty, her wrinkled face softening into a smile. "God damn it. My throat's fucking like, bleh. You saying that is what gives your life its meaning?" This was the question to which Kayam had long searched for an answer. For what purpose had he been born into this world? What was he supposed to accomplish here? He had continued to roam through life's endless journey without knowing the answers to these questions. Indeed, because he didn't know the answers. "I don't know about deep stuff like that," Grandma Koda said shyly. "I just mill the wheat I've harvested and bake bread in the fall." The bread is usually special. Nothing tastes as good as the first bread you make with the wheat you grew this year. That's what my grandson looks forward to every year. I just can't just decide to take a year off now, can I? I see what you mean. No, you don't, she declared. You're nothing but a damn soldier. Her face turned hard again. There was no more smiles from her that day. Damn. When Kai returned to the barracks, a soldier who had stationed in the village for 6 months or more said to him, "That old bag hates our guts. Because we ruined the village? That's part of it, I suppose, but it's got deeper roots than that for her." Grandma Koto had lost her entire family to the war. First, her husband died in the war 40 years earlier. Then her son, and his wife in the war 20 years earlier, and now one grandson they had left was taken to fight in the current war. "What's his unit?" Kayam asked the soldier. Man gave a helpless shrug and named a unit that had been sent to an area with the most intense fighting. Talk about bad luck. The fighting's so bad out there. If it was me, I'd take my chance on being executed for deserting under fire. He's got maybe 50-50 chance of coming back alive. No, maybe 30-70. If her grandson were to be killed, Grandma Koto would be all alone in the world. She would have no one to feed her bread to. Bread. It must be tough to be left alone at that village, the soldier said. Looking at old Koto, I can't help but thinking of my mother back home. There's no way I can let myself get killed. She never stopped crying. Same for you, too, eh, Kaya? Kaya had nothing in reply. He had no right to put himself in the same category as this soldier. The battle started 3 days later. The enemy army's attack was fiercer than expected. The defense force had no choice but to put everything they had into the fight. Kaya slipped away from the battlefront and headed for Grandma Koto's house. He found her leaving for the field as always. She gave no signs that she was afraid of the fighting. People who know exactly what they must do and who refuse to be distracted by anything else can be strong beyond all reason. Kayam saw nothing that there could be far greater strength in a finite life than in one that lasted forever. Because he sensed this so deeply, he stood before her, blocking her way. He lifted the tiny little woman in his arms and carried her body back to her house. "What are you doing? Let go of me. I'm not going to follow some soldier's orders. I have work to do." "Yes, I know that," said Kayam. "So put me down now." "I don't want to let you die." Holding her against his chest, he looked in the eye and pleaded with her. "I want you to bake bread next autumn again with a new crop of wheat." She stopped flailing her arms and legs in a vain attempt to get free of his grip, and she looked straight in the back of him and said, "As long as you have someone to feed your freshly baked bread to, I want you to keep breaking bread year after year." Old Koto heaved a huge sigh and muttered, smiling, "I knew you were a very strange soldier." The battle raged on for several days. The arrogant, cowardly captain died in the fighting. The soldier who had told Kayam the story of Grandma Koto also died. Countless defense troops died, and countless enemy troops died. The village was consumed in the flames of war, and old Koto's field was ravaged under the heels of the military. Kayam's side managed to stay off the attackers and followed the retreating enemy to the north. All that remained in their wake was the empty, devastated village. The war ended as spring was giving way to summer. The cost of massive casualties as the army repulsed the enemy's invasion. The village began to recover little by little, as Grandma Koto had predicted. Not the old person who crossed the mountains to the refugee camp came back alive. Autumn. And Kayam had come back to the village. His face warmed in the chest when he looks across the fields and spots old Koto sowing wheat. So she's doing it again this year, and next year, and the year after that, for as long as she is alive. As she notices Kayam, she crosses towards him with a welcoming smile. A year had passed. She seems to have shrunk somewhat with a year's worth of aging. "Haven't seen you in a while," she says. "So they didn't kill you. And I'm glad to see you looking well, too. I heard you stayed near my house during the fight. You single-handedly fought to keep enemy troops away from it." Kayam gave her a shy smile. "How's your wheat?" he asked. "All ruined, of course. Worst crop I ever had. A few scrawny stalks. Barely enough for one loaf." She tells him all of this with surprising ease. Then she fixes her eye on him and asks, "Have some?" "What?" "Bread, of course." "I'll bake a loaf now if you help me eat it." "Well, sure, but..." Grandma Koto sees through Kayam's hesitancy and says, with a calm smile, "Yes, he's dead, my grandson. I got word at the end of summer. I was waiting for it and hoping, planning to bake him a loaf of bread as soon as he got home." "Hello." "We're talking about bread. When she sees Chaim hanging his head in silence, she adopts a spirited tone, as if she has to be the one to cheer him up. Come on, then, eat what you have had. It'll probably be tougher than usual, what with the wheat harvest being so bad, but I'm sure my grandson would be happy to know I fed my bread to the man who saved my life. So this woman has lost her entire family in the war. In other words, there is no one left to enjoy her bread. Bread. Still, she urges Chaim to wait just a minute while I finish this up. Sowing the wheat for next year's harvest. She does it because that is what she always has done, because it is what she was supposed to do. Chaim stops himself from speaking the words, "Let me help," as he stands staring at old Koda's bent back in the glow of the setting autumn sun. She is sadly small and sadly beautiful. God, it's not over yet? Holy shit. My throat is like on fire, guys. Chaim eats the freshly baked bread. Old Koda was right. Made from wheat grown without its full measure of care. The bread is hard and dry and poor in taste. Still, of all the bread Chaim has eaten and will go on to eat in his long, long life, this is by far the most delicious. Finally, we are done. Alright, if there's another one within the next 5 minutes, I'm not going to do it right now because my throat is killing me. I'm going to assume you have to go north. Alright, so we need to go to... Cool, I guess we'll go to the old sorceress's mansion. Do 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 do. Finally. If I'm a little quiet during this... Whoa, what? Oh, shit. What? Oh, spooky. Oh, it's his kid. It's his kid, the kid's mom. Cool. Let's open the door. Let's see what happens. Oh shit, it's the kid. Oh dear. Whoa, what the hell was that? So, I guess now that I'm not telling stories and shit, this all that lives does slow. They do fade away.
What's that? They look like pieces of a poem.
The sorceress did this. She made a mess of everything. Let's get rid of her for good.
So, I guess we could go talk about the topics that are on the thing. So first thing is the One Piece live action. So earlier today, they showed another teaser poster. They finally showed a teaser poster of this, but it's from the back. It's the entire early Straw Hat crew, but it's from the back, and so they don't even get they don't even get Luffy's shoes right. Honestly. Like, I was, like, looking at this, and I'm like, dude, something about this seems off. I can't... Oh, fuck. Ooh, whoa, shit, there's actually battles in here? Okay. Alright. That's my mood. But, yeah, no, so they made a fucking live-action One Piece poster, and they finally showed it off. But, not only does it look just really bad, it literally it looks really photoshopped, honestly. And so I'm not totally sure how to feel on it right now. And it already... Oh, fuck. Shit. I fucked that one up. There we go. Bro. Oh, that's not good. Shit, that's not good. Shit, that is not good at all. Oh, fuck. What the fuck is this dungeon? That's not good. I don't know what actually Stone does in this game. If it... He's not petrified. That's weird. I don't know what Stone actually does in this game. We'll see. But yeah, so pretty much they showed off like a teaser trailer, or not even teaser trailer, it's a fucking teaser image, and it just looks weird, y'all. Rude. Absolutely rude. And like my favorite part of the new One Piece sort of thing is Luffy is not wearing sandals. He is wearing fucking, like... He's wearing fucking shoes. Like, you guys have, like, one job, okay? Oh, so that's how Petrify works in this game. Okay.
Phew. That was a close one.
Okay, so that's how Petrify works here. He's still petrified? Okay, so that's it's very interesting how how Petrify works in this game. They literally had one job, like for real. They had one fucking job and they somehow fucked that up. Alright, so it won't open, it must be locked from the inside. I already don't like the feeling of this dungeon. I already don't like it. I already have a bad feeling about this. Because you're getting petrified and... Oh, shit. Oh, what is this kid doing? Going in the mirror. It's like, you look at it and you're just like, what the fuck? Arm brings no solace. Fuck.
This does not look good.
It never looks good. Oh, Christ. Okay, well, alright. I guess these guys can just keep on smacking me. Oh, I'm scared, y'all. No, do not teleport me. Fuck you. There we go. Oh, you fuck. Hi. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's really weird.
Okay.
Sony. Sony. E3 is definitely a product that's kind of the past.
Phew. That was a close one.
We shall see. God, this dungeon already kind of sucks because it's like, it's a petrifying dungeon. No, you're fine, you're fine. Yeah, we're slowly like kind of like trying to fix everything. Yeah, from the back it looks fine, but... God damn it.
Are you some kind of beast?
Got him on. Oh god, you. Should play Trail's third, dude. You can come in here and do it. Theoretically, if you really want to. But she... Got him on. What are you doing? Oh, fuck you. What? Yeah. God damn it! I hate this fucking thing. Oh, fuck. This is fine. I just might like Chaim die. Does this work? God damn it. Yeah, okay. Man, we are getting our asses handed to us. Oh my god, this fucking encounter rate, dude.
It's now or never.
Yeah, personally, honestly, E3 kind of sucking is like, oh man. Oh my god, really? I hate these fucking enemies. Oh, come the fuck on. Go ahead, keep doing that. E. The E. Can't have the E. Yeah, like, it's just like, oh shit. Smack him. There we go. Oh, y'all suck. Fear! The fear! Wow, I'm actually gonna do this fucking fight without anybody getting fucking petrified. Holy shit. Holy shit! Oh, cool.
What a stench.
Cool. I think I remember a jewel of some kind being fitted as a decoration, like... I'm looking at where the fuck you need to go, like... Alright, so we need... Let me look for this, because, like, it's really weird, like, what am I looking for exactly? Oh, okay, so it's actually in the other room, like... Alright, so... Let me take a look. Oops, wrong boy. There she is. Okay, so maybe it's through here? No, okay, so I grabbed all of that. Let's see, so... Evo plate, cure all. The ghost will go through the mirror. Find the missing part first. Pick up the Pinklet of Arc, keep on praying. Walk into the hall and open the 3 W doors for an event battle. This event battle, then. It's like, man, this place is like, okay, where am I supposed to be going? This door? No. Fuck, no! Maybe it's somewhere in here? I'm trying to think. I'm like, where the fuck? If I were a door that you needed to open, where would I be? Oh. Okay. Just gonna have a creepy ass, like, little thingy maboober just go woo. Oh, you again? Oh, you again? Wah, 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 wah. Cool. Boom. Nope, paralysis yet. Just soul absorbing. That's fine. There we go. There we go. Probably need these two to do it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now he ain't fucking dying. That's kind of cool.
Well, what did you expect?
Cool. Ooh, spooky. Easy. Bro. Rude. Rude! Oh, fuck. Grrr. Fuck you. God, these guys are so annoying. Really? Keep putting fear on him for some reason. I don't really know why. There we go. Unfortunately, Cook did have to go and take a little bit of damage. That's fine, though.
What did you expect?
Cool. That was easy. Alrighty, so now Seth can go learn some cool magic. That link. That link. Ooh, that actually is a good one. Number 3, so I can go get the jewel and then go and get taken to the past.
Let's take him down.
Tempter, tempter. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn. Okay. Alright, so that magic ring is what I need to put on everybody at this point. Ow. Suck these nuts. Oh, fuck. Stop hitting Cook. What'd she ever do to you? Yeah, keep doing that stupid move there, buddy. Moron. Oh, sweet. Woohoo! Alright, I'm gonna go put a magical ring on,
What a waste of time.
Chaim as well, because... Damn, okay, that was fast. Oh, shit, level 4 black magic. Oh. Cool, let me, Let me as well, while I'm at it, whip on him as well a magic ring. May as well save my game. Or not. Apparently I couldn't leave the fucking door for a second. Oh man, I'm trying to think what I'm going to talk about. I'm just having a good time. I'm just fucking like, you know, just vibing, just playing my game. I did a lot of talking earlier, so like it's like kind of nice. I don't have a fucking story to read. I'm glad I'm kind of keeping up with them though, because it's like, okay, I should not sandbag my stories anymore unless if it's like, oh, you are like an hour after you should have, you know, stopped streaming. Looks like that gem was part of the mirror. Whoopee! Yes, go in the mirror. Go in the mirror! Da-da-da. Okay. Calm down, everyone, especially you. Oh shit. The entire time, hey, don't get too excited now.
Are you some kind of beast?
Oh shit. Oh shit, it's one of these enemies, isn't it? Yep. Ooh. Alright, so, that's not working this time. I guess no physical attacks. Alright. Damn. Yikes! Ooh. Okay. Okay. What the fuck was that? Party faces instant death. Everyone lives? This is a weird dungeon. I don't like it. Okay. Pretty much. Fuck.
Out of my way.
Alright, what do we got? Yikes, yeah, boy. Jesus. What the fuck? Ooh boy, who are you hitting? Damn! She's back row too! These books do not fuck around. What the fuck? What the fuck? Holy shit! This is an annoying dungeon. Like, what the fucking shit? Actually, can I unlock the other door? Okay, so that does work like that. What the hell? You kidding me?
Looks like we got a good chance.
Take out one of these guys first. Alright, yeah, get out of here. Out of here, fucker. Man, fucking... My non-mage's res stats are fucking terrible. Like, holy shit.
Waste of time.
Oh, cool. Alright, that was fast. Finally, she learned Gila. Cool, I got 4 black pearl powders. Oh. It's the annoying guys again. Your favorite petrified fuckers. Oh shit, okay. Fuck. I kind of deserve that one. Shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck! God damn it, I hate this game sometimes. How about you stop doing that? How about you stop fucking doing that? This is a very annoying dungeon.
I am the greatest.
What the fuck? That was a weird ass scream, y'all.
This does not look good.
Stop that. Die! Die, you fuck. You are going to die. Cool, keep hitting Cook with that. Or Mac with that. There we go. God, I hate those enemies. I think I'm at a point where I'm too high of a level to go and fight them. Also, before I continue, I am going to go and hit the fucking inn real quick, because I am getting wrecked. Cool. I'm sure there's probably something really cool at the end of all this, but my god, getting there is kind of annoying. Okay, my goodness. This dungeon sucks. Yeah, I needed the HP and I need to come here to buy some shit because I feel like I need more magical curatives because with how the way this dungeon's set up, it's just really bad. Ugh. Also, they're like really inconsistent with the save points because like they had like save points right here. They had a save point very easily accessible in that dungeon for the most part, and it's like alright, so I got like 25 of these. Oh, cool. So I actually have enough for, I can actually go and equip some better weapons now. I actually didn't realize that Kaim can go get a better weapon here. I did not know that there was... I didn't know that there were items you could buy. Wow, okay. Yeah, I may need to go and also look for the petrification immunity, because yikes, I did not know that there was, that there. That's cool. That's fine. We'll be. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. We'll be all right. Hello. Meow meow. Oh, so you have to leave through the northern village, and you have to go that way. That's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb considering you got through the south or from the north from the fucking world map, but okay. Alright, go off, I guess. Hey, Gotamon. Yeah, I see you striking that pooch around. I see you moving that pooch around. Ta-da! I hear a ran out there. Alright, so back to our bullshit. Back to the bullshit. What is a celestial plate? Cool, so I guess back to the past we go. Cool. Damn it.
If it's a fight you want, you got it. That's what my one problem with Cook is that, like, she's good as a healer, but when you don't need to heal, it's like she's kind of useless. Shit! I pressed the wrong spell. Man. Oh, you fuck. Man, I fucked that one up.
Okay, so that's 2 of these fuckers gone. My god, you need to stop doing that! So, like, either way, you are fucked if you do not take care of these guys correctly. You need to take care of the armor knights first, because they pretty much fucking make you fucking do it. Man, I fucking hate this shit. Okay, so I know how the fuck this works, and I hate it here. Okay, yeah, I guess just steal her shit. God, it's like, whatever you do in this dungeon, it sucks. That's the one thing I actually legitimately hate about this dungeon, is that, like, no matter what you do, it sucks in here. Like, you either go to the past, and you, like, you know, fucking deal with this bullshit, or you go to the present, and the present has fucking, I'm gonna randomly petrify your entire party because tee sounds like fun, y'all. Like, God, both fucking sides of this fucking dungeon fucking suck. This is the first dungeon that's honestly been, man, this dungeon is really bad. Like, it's just not fun. This is the first, man, this dungeon fucking sucks dungeon so far in this game. Like, so far I haven't had, like, a big problem with this game's dungeons, like... Cool. Okay, so I got a red copper band. I don't exactly know how in the world you're supposed to figure that out. Oops. This is so weird. This dungeon's weird, y'all. There we go. Okay, I think I got everything. Okay, so you cannot go that way, so you have to go back to the past now. Alright. God damn it. You always know it's coming.
Man, this is getting old real quick.
This is getting old real quick. Boy, if you don't. Boy, if you don't. Ooh, that was a good one. There we go. Prevented the insta-kill bullshit.
You see what I did?
Cool, that was fast. Yeah. Go. Alright, so I'm assuming that since we have all the plates, now we have to use our thinking muscles for this one. Okay. Okay. I love when it's like, I'm trying to go and get somewhere in this game, and it's like, nah. Oh, no. Yeah, yeah. Stuck on these nuts. No, you fuck. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Yay. Yay. Now stop attacking me. Cool. So back out to the garden we go. Pot there, the celestial plate there. Going back to this image here. Celestial plate is there, pot's over there. That means in the... Open it. There we go. There we go. No, so okay, so that's weird. Now the wheat is glowing, okay. Wheat's glowing. Next. Hmm. I want to see if I can get that charger real quick. Oh, alright, so these two are nothing. Yeah, you can kind of tell the music in this. This music has very Final Fantasy VIII sort of vibes. Especially in the final dungeon when you're okay, so I pushed. No, okay. Second. Cool, goddess medicine. Cool. Lost. Is this lost? There we go. Oh, I think that's everything. There we go. I'm gonna hit the save point real quick before we do this bullshit, because I'm pretty sure there's a boss on the other end. Because that's typically how these games go. Yeah, this is basically just the fucking Final Dungeons music in fucking Final Fantasy VIII. It's like it's either that or like one of the castle. I'm trying to remember which one sounds just like this. All right. well while we're at it. Actually, let me go get through. There we go. Okay, let me see how bad, Alright, so let me just... give everyone some beanie herbs. I do not know what the hell is behind this door. What's behind the door?
Just a moment. The magic energy is strongest here, on the other side of this door. She's here.
I feel it too. Come on. I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, son.
What?
So.
What the?
Magic energy.
He's freaking.
It's overflowing. What kind of magic energy is this?
You mean you don't know?
Uh-oh.
Oh, here it comes!
Okay.
What's she doing?
That's a good question.
She's attacking herself. Why is she doing this?
She's crazy, that's why. Hey, if she wants to rest, let her.
No. She'll die if she continues. If she dies, who will break the seal of the Black Cave?
Oh, right, yeah. Good point.
Stop her!
Oh, me? How about that?
You heard me!
No, I didn't.
You heard me? No, I didn't. You heard me? No, I didn't. Oh shit. Fuck. What the hell is this boss? Okay, I think I already fucked up this fight. Already fucked up this fight, but we'll see if I can win. Basically, you have to take out all the elements in time. I fucked up, but it's fine. You don't... How are you supposed to actually know this until you actually, like, go to the boss? I'm probably not gonna beat this, but... I would just barely miss fucking beating her. Yeah, I would have had this boss if I didn't, you know, fuck up the first one. Yeah, she's fucked. Unfortunately. Oh my god, I would just miss fucking... Actually, hold on, we might get lucky. Fuck. Okay. I think I actually might have this fight. I might have it. I fucked up in the beginning, but I think I actually have it. I might have it. I have to look at how much HP is left on the cover. Yes! I beat it. I think. You never know, because I thought I beat that one boss, but I didn't. Oh, it's Sarah. Damn, titties. Damn, boobies.
Sarah!
Now I know why I literally stayed with this bitch for so long.
This is our grandma? Our grandma?
Yeah, but she's kind of cute.
Sarah.
She's mad at you, boy.
Sarah! Sarah, it's me, Kime! Don't you remember?
I couldn't save her. I did.
Sarah!
Oh, she's still, like, feeling regretful for the kid thing.
She's punishing herself because she's convinced she killed Lirum. She's put up a strong barrier around herself. We need to do much more to save her.
What do I do? How do I save her?
How do you save her?
Oh, she's getting ugly. Oh. Sarah, no!
Grandma! No! Listen, Grandma! You ready? Waves coming just like the morning.
Yes, this terrible singing from little children. No. This is supposed to apparently save Sarah, but I'm like, Dad, nah, dude. If I heard like all that, I would have been like, nah, fuck this shit.
Disappear into the dusk. We all collide together.
Kill her, just kill her.
We fall apart. Then it all goes away.
How is that supposed to like stop somebody?
There will come a day that our light will shine. From the darkness and sorrow that we knew, there will be a light that reaches us inside.
Dude, this would make me kill myself instead of actually want to be like, man, I'm gonna go come back to life, guys.
To a new world full of love that sees us through. I know it, I feel it. You're heading straight home back to me. No, I know it, I feel it. You're heading straight home back to me now.
Somehow that worked. Somehow that shitty singing worked. Fucking off tune, holy shit, right? Like, y'all, like apparently this fucking saved Sarah.
It's me, Kime. Wake up.
Kime.
Yes, it's me.
I think she's going to be all right now. I don't sense any pain or fear in her magic energy. That's good, right? She's back to herself again.
Loved you once. And I still love you.
Aw. Cute. he's like,
No. My memories are gone. But you, I know.
I like her
you're my
thought mole.
husband.
She has the thought mole. She's automatically best character.
I know what we left behind in this house. Journal I kept. I know you are kind. The only
Wholesome.
man I've ever loved.
Wholesome. Aw.
I've been waiting for you.
That wasn't in Gongora's plans.
What was it?
Record keeping. Even though Gongora erased her memory, Sarah was driven back here by the longing in her heart
Huh.
and returned to her home. The home spirit called to her.
Huh.
I could live here.
The journals she left behind provided a record of her 1,000 years of living.
Nice.
I mean, that's how Bridget did it in Xenoblade 2. That's how she has her memories, because she journaled all of it, even though she would go back to her core crystal.
I remember.
That's how she remembered the Aegis and everything that happens in Torna. So, like, I mean, that's what I would do, okay? If I were a motherfucker that were living, like, thousands of years and couldn't fucking die, and, you know, like, or, like, would die, like, you know, like, occasionally, but then come back to life, I would go and keep a journal.
Even though I had no memory of just who it was.
No.
That and the lost someone precious to me.
That would be Liram.
Liram. Our daughter.
Liram is no longer with us.
But I have her two little shits instead.
She was our mother. Our mother was always singing us that lullaby.
Oh, that's why they all sing off key.
So we sang it for you, Grandma. I'm Cook. I'm Mac.
Nice to meet you. Cook? Mac?
It's gotta be so weird that your grandparents look like younger than your own parent.
My journal kept me living in the past. Now my life is full once again. Because our daughter has given us these beautiful grandchildren. Everything that happens from now on will make new memories to live in my heart. Don't you think that's wonderful?
Uh-huh.
Being surrounded by these mementos is what helped me wait for you.
Nice picture. Click. Oh yeah. What a woman. Mm-mm.
You're like, dude, you literally are. He literally tried to go for her, bro. No, you ain't gonna get that. You really think you're gonna like fucking even be able to go and take a 1,000-year-old dude? Really, Jansen? Really? That was so funny. That was so funny. Oh, I see. Okay, I want to try this at this party because I don't know how good it'll be, but we shall see. Okay, I guess we just leave?
Sarah, we need to get to the Goatson capital. We'd like you to unseal the Black Cave.
That seal was set to prevent an invasion by Gotza, so that Tosca wouldn't be caught up in a war.
Yeah, but just, you know, your head was screwed on wrong then.
Even with your memory gone, you acted to protect others.
The longer we leave Gongora to his own devices, the more children like ours will come to harm. Help us, Sarah.
Boobies. 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 Oh, this is gonna look like it's gonna be a ton of fun. Okay. Oh god, it's stopping. You know it's probably gonna trigger a fucking memory.
Oh, don't worry. Nothing will happen. It's okay.
What is this? Goats and soldiers?
Were they coming to recruit men from the village?
I imagine so. Huh?
Hey, wait a minute. I thought you said the cave critters would leave us alone if we didn't bug them. Liar.
That's what they were supposed to do.
Something's not right here. I sense something. Something terribly ominous.
Stay alert.
Oh shit, spooky bats. Spooky bats. Hey, Tagami. Hey. I like how Tagami just watches me like from the corner and he's like, I see you. Hi. Hi. Oh shit, okay. I got anti-blind. Actually, before I go and fucking go through this dungeon, I may grab a couple of items.
Because it wasn't me.
Some mysterious power was driving them, making them attack us. Didn't you feel it? But why?
It must be magic energy.
You mean Gongora?
Not necessarily. Couldn't it be that this world's natural magic energy is having some kind of effect?
Oh, come on. I just wanted to go back and grab something from the fucking, what's it called? The town, y'all. Oh, come the fuck on. I need that fucking thing for Kyan because they all keep going after him because he keeps getting fucking confused. Damn. Like, I was just watching Crash King, like, fucking just make shit. Oof. Oh shit, Mil, that was gonna be a waste of fucking time. That does so much fucking, like, healing. There we go. Is that enough to kill? Damn it, I fucked that one up. Well, that was okay. Yippee!
Well, what did you expect?
Cool. Alright, so before we do this dungeon, I need to go back. I'm going to... Let's go. There we go. Thanks. Oh, okay. Oh, so now you want to be my friend. Oh, so now you guys want to show up to my stream because I have fucking bacon. How about both of you just stop? Mm-mm. Oh, so now you guys want to go and show up on the stream because I have food. Hi. You fat? Are you fat? You just want some food? Oh, crap. Oh, shit. God damn it. And I just fucking grabbed food, too. Hey. Can I borrow you? So long, friend. I'm trying to... Guys, is it okay if I don't narrate this one? Almost worshipful. Worshipful. Huh. Please take me with you. Basically, a child old enough to have a regular job. Okay, cool. Great. I'm sorry. There's too many of these. Apparently this place is a hick town. Hmm. This also sounds like a Final Fantasy track. Hmm. Stalks away in anger. Back and worshipful. For his big right. Simple, carefree personality. Child. Huh. Want to be a father? I accidentally dropped a piece of egg and Togami just raced over and ate it. Here. For you? And for you. I'm feeding the cats. Sorry. He's right, though. Dude! No! No, you already got a piece of bacon. Gee, I wonder why. Okay, guys, there's no food there. Hands about her swollen belly, Angela wears a smile of deep serenity as she shops the market. Not just Toll, but everyone who encounters that smile of hers must surely come to realize this. The dreams of the young, to be sure, involve doing what you want to do, but that is not the only kind of dream there is. When people grow up, they see that there is another kind of dream, and that is that to wish to smile the one you love and who loves you in return, to long for it always and forever. That is another kind of dream that people come to understand when they grow up. The moon is full again. In its perfect roundness, the moon floods the empty stone-paved road with a brilliant light. See, I gave these fuckers food, and they all just disappeared. See, they just see me as a fucking, like, food thing. Wow. Okay. Topol comes running out of breath to the empty room where Kayam has completed his preparations for travel. Topol is carrying nothing. He has not even changed out of his everyday clothing. Big brother, I'm so sorry, he pants, gasping for breath. He ducks his head repeatedly before Kayam an apology. You changed your mind? Kayam asks, trying not to smile. No, not at all. I'm planning to go with you, big brother, only... Angela went into labor as the sun was going down. He says they called the town's most skilled and experienced midwife, but Topol still hasn't heard the baby cry. The birth is taking much longer than it should. Angela's giving everything she's got. My mother and father are praying for all they're worth, so at least until the baby's safely born, I want to stay with Angela. She says it calms her down to hold my hand, so well, I really can't leave her now. Kayam nods with full understanding, so please, big brother, wait a little longer. As soon as I've seen the baby born, I'll leave home. I swear, I'll definitely go, just a little longer. Even as he speaks, his feet are stamping impatiently on the ground with his eagerness to rush back home. I understand, says Kayam. I'll wait until the moon is directly overhead in the night sky. Don't worry, it won't take that long. You'll just have to wait a little while, just a very short while. No hurry. But on the other hand, I want you to promise one thing. What's that? When the baby is born, I want you to hold it in your arms. Don't come back here until you've held the baby. Understood? Topol looks at it with a puzzled expression but nods in agreement and says, Understood. I will do exactly that, big brother. So be sure to wait for me. Topol charges out of the room with an even greater force than when he came in. The sound of footsteps running on the stone pavement draws away, and when Kayam is sure he's got, a smile slowly spreads across his face. Oh, you looking for more food? Is that why you're here? Oh, it's Ganamon looking for food. Topol never came back. As the moon reaches its zenith and begins to dip into the dips towards the west, signs of light appear in the eastern sky. Kayam approaches the mountain pass on the edge of town. He will be traveling alone. Heading up to the path, he walks swiftly as if to shake out the sound of Topol's voice remaining in his ears. Big brother Kayam, I'm so sorry. Big brother, I'm sorry. He can imagine the voice all too clear with Topol bowing his head in abject apology. There is no need for him to hear the actual voice. Long after he's left the town, he will continue to see Topol's worshipful smile in the back of his mind. Topol would not have provided much support as a traveling companion, but a journey together would likely have given them both much to laugh about. But never mind, this is just fine, Kayam tells himself as he ups the pace even more. He is not the least bit resentful or angry at Topol for having broken his promise. Quite the contrary, he'd like to bless Topol for having chosen to stay in his native place and protect his home. All the more so because this is a dream that can never be true for Kayam himself. A frigid wind tears through the pre-dawn pass. If the cries of a newborn baby could ride on the wind to be heard up here, Kayam chuckles at the thought. Will Topol abandon his journey to leave his hometown? Or will he start looking for another big brother who will help him conceal his fear of going on the road alone? Kayam has no way to tell. Best to leave it unresolved. Topol could not take to the road the night the child was born. The hands with which he held the newborn baby were useless for travel preparations. If only for that reason, he took one step towards being a grown-up. You're kind of a grown-up if you have a kid, you know? Let's go, Kaya mutters to himself as he crosses over the pass. Look, Angela, he's smiling. The happy smile that Tobal fixes on his baby will be traveling companion enough for Kai until he reaches the next town. And basically... I do not understand how to get the hidden treasures in this game. Is that what I think it is? Yep. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop here since it is kind of late and this is kind of a long dungeon. But yeah, this was good. This was good, y'all. All right, where the fuck is Streamlabs? Doop. There we go. All right. So good night, everyone, because it is kind of late and I'm about to go start another long dungeon.